Ho, ho, and Merry Christmas to all of our NBA Daily listeners. I'm your guest host, Andrew Schlecht. Today, we're going to preview the NBA games on Christmas Day along for this sleigh ride with me. That's probably too much. Dave DuFour.
Hey.
And
Merry Christmas.
Baraheni.
Santa's little helper. What's
Happy
going
holidays.
on? Hello, yeah.
That's
Happy
right.
holidays. Very important because there's a lot of holidays right now.
Absolutely.
Lost
Happy
track.
holidays, everybody.
Yeah.
It's true. So we are previewing the Christmas Day games here. And to help us, thanks to the NBA, they sent us this red box, which if you're watching on YouTube, I recommend you watch this on YouTube. You can listen to it. We'll do our best to tell you everything that's going on here. But this is very much a YouTube-y show. So be sure to tune in on our YouTube channel, subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. We are going to use this box. I don't even quite know what's in it. And so I teased this on social. I'm very curious to open this box to see what's going on here because it's going to help us preview the slate of NBA games here. So I'm going to open this up.
I'm excited. Shout out to the NBA.
And see what's in here. Thank you, NBA. Yeah. Oh, okay. So first thing we have here. Oh, okay. I'm going to use this for our, after our break, we're going to use these photos. Okay. So I am unwrapping this. And oh my goodness. Okay. First thing that I see in here are a bunch of hats.
Okay.
I believe Andrew is being drafted right now.
I'm being drafted by so many teams. Okay. So we've got hats for, looks like all the Christmas Day games here.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. That looks like it.
Sweet.
It does look like all of the draft hats, by the way.
It does. This is pretty sweet. Okay. Oh, that Knicks hat. That's nice. Okay. So I will bring these hats back out. Oh, we got a Thunder Dad hat.
Nice.
Check it out. Okay.
That feels like pandering.
That is pandering a little bit.
They know me
and
way
what's the
too
Spurs
well.
hat look like?
The Spurs hat.
Clear anti-Spurs bias.
I don't think so. I think
what do you mean?
Oh, it's fine. Okay.
That's a nice hat.
You weren't excited about it.
I'm not going to lie. The Knicks hat looks the best if you're watching on YouTube. That's
100%. 100%. The Cavs hat doesn't look too good. Similar to the team. Okay.
Looking rough right now.
So what I have in here, I believe, are ornaments.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open these ornaments and then we will discuss what these ornaments mean. Okay. So it's going to give us a hint toward a Christmas Day game. So the very first ornament I'm opening, let's see. Oh, can you see this?
Is that a Grinch?
No, it's not a Grinch. Let me see it not shiny on here.
Oh, it's an alien in a spaceship.
It's a little alien. And who are we previewing for the little alien?
Of course, Victor Wembanyama.
Victor Wembanyama against the Oklahoma City Thunder at 2:30 Eastern time here in OKC. I will be there. Mm-hmm. So if you're there, would love to see you. I would love to wish you a Merry Christmas in person. What are we looking for, guys, in this Thunder Spurs matchup? That is so it's become more heated thanks to the cup.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And I am really looking forward to it. So we'll start with you, Dave. What are the things you're most looking forward to seeing on Christmas Day here in OKC?
Well, we dug into this a little bit on the show the other day, where we talked about how this rivalry is growing out of that one game from the cup. It'll be nice to see this again at full strength. You know, they played the other night and no Wemby. So we didn't get to see a full-fledged rematch. But I'm excited to see what it looks like in OKC in front of that crowd. I mean, that arena is fantastic. As a viewer at home, it's great. But in the building, it's even better. To watch them see a team that they know can beat the Thunder. I'm excited for that. What does the crowd feel like? You know, are they on edge the entire time? Like, we know what these teams are going to be like. The Thunder resting guys, getting them ready for this Christmas Day game, and really, for both games. And the Spurs probably still feeling like they need to prove themselves quite a bit, even though they're the 2 seed. I like this visual looks great. If you guys aren't watching on YouTube, you're really missing out because Andrew's just shuffling.
I'm loving this. I'm loving this box that the NBA sent us. It's amazing. Yeah. Okay.
I think this is going to be the most playoff feeling game of Christmas Day. Just because of the energy, like you mentioned in OKC, they haven't had a Christmas game since 2018, which I think will be very cool. Also crazy that they didn't get a Christmas game last year, truthfully, but that's neither here nor there.
Preaching to the choir, my brother.
I know. But this is going to be the playoff atmosphere that you want. And I think the Wemby-Chet dynamic, the SGA versus all of their guards dynamic, it's all there for this to be an incredible game. So 2:30 Eastern, I would lock in. Who are you guys picking, by the way?
Well, Wemby's questionable in the game that we're recording this before they play on the 23rd. So Wemby's questionable in that game. I think I'm picking OKC to win on Christmas Day. I think that they're really going to the Thunder win a game. Surprising. I think they're going to completely lock in. But boy,
I'm going the other way.
You're going Spurs.
I'm going Spurs again. I just feel like, look, man, this Spurs team, we see a lot of growth game to game. And I think losing the NBA Cup probably isn't sitting well with them.
Well, I also think losing in the NBA Cup won't sit well with the Thunder.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say OKC. I think it'll be a little bit of a revenge match. But
look, man, I just think I think there's going to be a smattering in the crowd of go Spurs, go.
Wow.
The Ultras are going to make the trip. It's Christmas Day. They're off work. They're going to be up there. They were in Vegas.
I don't think so.
They went to Vegas.
Oh, they went to Vegas. There were tickets available in Vegas. I will say that.
That's fair.
Okay. Okay, that should be an amazing matchup. Okay, next one. Yeah. Let's see what we got here. Ooh, you guys see this? You see this ornament?
What is this? I believe we're doing Cooper flag.
This is a flag. It's for Cooper flag. The 5 p.m.
That's why we knew the
Eastern time
Raptors were
matchup.
Definitely not winning the draft.
I was going to say I did not see that one coming.
Yeah,
I wouldn't have. Canadian here would not have guessed that as Cooper flag.
So we've got Mavs Warriors at 5:00, which is kind of shaping up to be a little bit more interesting. If you look back like 3 weeks ago, you'd have been like, "Oh boy, this is going to be kind of a mess." But both teams are getting to better places with their teams. Well, I say that the Warriors are in a weird place, but they're still playing a little bit better. Warriors, Mavs, S. What you got for this matchup?
Man, will Draymond Green and Steve Kerr yell at each other on Christmas like the dysfunctional family that they are?
Right.
You know, I can't wait to see that. That will be interesting. I think ultimately to the matchup part of this, very intrigued to see what Cooper Flag does on his first Christmas game. He, as we've talked about over the last couple of weeks, has really started to figure it out. They're playing him next to Anthony Davis more, and that has opened up a lot of space for him, as well as the fact that like just playing more guards has allowed Flag to really blossom off of the ball more often. I mean, this is a guy who dropped 40 when we were watching it against the Jazz in Vegas. He looks very comfortable getting into his mid-range spots now, and I think against the Warriors defense, that's the challenge, right? How Draymond Green is going to go at Cooper Flag, because I think that'll be a pretty good challenge for him.
What's the rookie record for points on Christmas Day? I feel like that's in play for Cooper Flag. You know, like one of the recurring themes so far this season for Cooper Flag is it's a lot of stuff that hadn't been done either before or since LeBron. It's actually
a pretty easy guess, Dave, if you want to make it.
Is it LeBron?
No, it's the other guy that's at the top of every single list. Wilt Chamberlain.
Oh, Wilt. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, you're going to make me go through a list. Okay, so
how many points is it?
Wilt Chamberlain scored 45 as a rookie and had 36 rebounds.
Cooper Flag, 46 points, Christmas Day.
Let's go.
It's happening.
Let's go.
I mean, listen, we're in the marketing era of the NBA, so I believe this would be some pretty good marketing. The guy he's really gotten much better as a scorer already. Yeah. And he was pretty good when he came in, and this team is kind of, it's rounding around him in a lot of ways. I think the way that him and Anthony Davis play together is great. Although I still think this team is going to Anthony Davis a little bit too much down the stretch and letting him just shoot too many threes. But I'm not in on the Mavericks as like this sort of a threat to win a lot of basketball games, but I'm in on them as like a construction project. Very interesting to watch.
Yeah. I'm starting to see the vision. Okay, next one. Ooh, this actually is still, we can talk about this side garlic? Of it, I think. No. You see this?
Oh, it's a king crown, right?
Nope. It's not. Let me see if cologne? I can get closer.
Maybe
it's cologne. Yeah. See what it says on it?
I don't see what it says on it.
Read it. How about now?
Nope, can't see it.
It says chef on it. It's a chef's hat.
Ah, I see.
Okay.
So we can let's talk the Warrior side of that.
Okay, Chef Curry.
Oh, they sent 2 ornaments for each game?
You know what? I think we really just talked Mavs. Let's talk about the Warriors. They're okay. Like I said, like they're in an interesting spot right now.
Steph Curry's overimportance is bad for this team, you know, and long term. I mean, I just don't know how Steph Curry even makes it to the playoffs or play in if we're looking right now healthy.
Yeah.
I mean, if he's not putting up 40 a game, they have a hard time winning.
Yeah. I think one of the things with the Warriors, they have not been able to get to that defensive identity that they had at the second half of last year, which was they were the best defense in the league to finish the year. And how do you get that magic again of all being on the same page defensively? Again, I think a lot of that has to do with Draymond, him being at 100%. To your point about over-reliance, Dave, I think they probably have a level of over-reliance on Draymond defensively too.
Also, the league's too big, man. This game of Draymond is your center is over. Mm-hmm. This is not the same league it was in 2017, 2018. You just cannot do it. Again, the Nuggets are playing Valanciunas and Jokic together. The Rockets play Adams and Şengün together. I mean, Chet and Hartenstein, like, be serious. They don't have a center. The one center they went out and got was Al Horford. I hate to sound so angry about this, but watching him waste,
a little angry
like
for
Steph
Christmas.
Curry is still, he's not in his prime, but he's still like a top 6 player in the NBA. Yeah. And this is the team that you've gone out and unseriously built around him. So, you know, the idea that they were ever a serious contender coming into this season was a little bit of far-fetched. You know, I know through all things, you know, through Steph, all things are possible, but not with this team.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, they're unserious contender. I mean, the Mavs have a really good chance of just beating up the Warriors because of their size.
They're huge.
They are huge.
Yeah.
And that's a big deal. The Warriors can't rebound with them. The biggest issue for the Mavs is, can they score enough on the Warriors? Which, you know.
I'll also say maybe this is a play-in preview. Both teams seem destined for the play-in.
Yeah.
Maybe this is like the 7-8 matchup or the 9-10 matchup.
Definitely not 6-7.
Well, you also have Steph and Clay playing against each other on Christmas Day, true. Like Clay versus the Warriors. I also wonder who guards Steph. Speaking of the chef's hat, like that's another thing that the Mavs, like, they can certainly defend the rim.
Yeah,
that's typically not been the problem when you're playing against the Warriors. It's how do you defend Steph Curry? The Mavericks aren't particularly set up well to defend Steph.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to see what Ryan Nembhard's made of.
That's right.
Sure.
Right.
Okay. All right.
Different flag being waved on Mavericks.
Yeah, that's exactly right. All right. Next one. What do we got here? Oh, okay. Can you guys see this ornament?
That is a wolf?
It is not a wolf.
All right. I'm lost here. We are guessing.
It is a cat.
It's a cat. Okay. There we go.
Knicks.
The Knicks and the Cavaliers at 12 p.m. Eastern time. Everybody's done unwrapping their presents. Everybody's chilling now. And we're going to flip the TV on. And we have Knicks and Cavs.
Yeah.
S, what is interesting to you about this matchup?
I'll just say I've always wanted to do a Christmas Day game in Madison Square Garden, hoping I can achieve that at one point in my life.
That would be a blast.
It feels like it's tradition at this point for them to have the early game. Every time I open it, again, like you said, after opening presents, you go and you pop open the TV, and it's the Knicks in Madison Square Garden. This is a huge test game for the Cavs, who are struggling to find their own identity. I know they're dealing with injuries. Mobley is out, etc. But at the same time, you're now facing what I think is the best team in the Eastern Conference. And this Knicks team is rolling. Mm-hmm. We talked about post-Cup haze. They do not have any of that post-Cup haze right now, where Brunson is firing on all cylinders. They're going deeper into their bench too. So guys like Tyler Kolek are playing for them. I think they look awesome offensively. And this could either end up being truthfully embarrassing for the Cavs if they lose badly, and questions will be asked after this, like whether they will have to make a trade, whether they are going to look in a different direction, coaching wise, etc. I think this is one of those games, especially on national TV, where if they don't come out and perform, there is going to be a lot of questions about the Cavs.
We're already starting to hear, is Kenny Atkinson on the hot seat? You know, Joe Varden's having to put out, hey, teams are asking around about players, and so far the Cavs are saying no. This is the most expensive team in the NBA. They need to get under the second apron because this is not a championship team, and that's where, if you're above the second apron, you have to win the title. That's it.
Yeah, pretty much.
So this is not a title team, so they're going to have to make changes regardless. But this is setting up to be a boat race by the Knicks against someone who's trying to swim. I just don't think this is going to be a game that's close. Like you said, if the Knicks did not wake everyone up by winning the NBA Cup, which they should have, this game is going to be the one that makes everyone realize that they're the best team in the East. That offense, compared to what the Cavs have been able to do defensively, I just feel like they're going to blow them out in this game. The Knicks seem to step up this season when the spotlight hits. It's Christmas Day. The Cavs are kind of reeling right now. They can't get anything going. And even if Garland's healthy, he hasn't been good. So this isn't a matter of just poor health. They have been worse on the court. So
I would have loved for one of the ornaments to be a Brunson burner, because because I think Jalen Brunson could go
47
off.
points, and we just don't bat an eye about it anymore.
It's not even a thing anymore.
Is he not the best scorer in basketball, considering the fact that he's 6 feet tall and, a lot of his stuff is individual creation? I mean, the way he shoots the three now, he's one of the most elite three-point shooters in the league, just knocked down as a spot-up guy. We probably don't talk about Brunson enough because he's become so consistent.
Yeah, it's gotten to the point where it's an afterthought because you expect him to be this guy. And to think when he first signed with the Knicks, people were going crazy about the contract that he signed. And now he's, in my opinion, like an MVP caliber player. I think he's probably on the short list of guys MVP-wise when it comes to winning, the offensive output. The way I think he's bought into Mike Brown in the system of moving off the ball a little bit quicker. He's been awesome.
Where would you put him right now? Probably third.
Let's see. Shea, Jokic,
third,
Luka,
fourth?
And then I'd probably go Brunson. Unless I'm missing someone, and
I think I'd go Brunson over Luka.
Ooh.
Just because of games played.
Played, and
fair.
they're first in the, or they're going to be first in the East, I think, at the end of the day. So,
would have been great to see Knicks Pistons, by the way. Just want to put that in there.
Would have
been great to have a Knicks Pistons.
Well, but to be fair to the schedule makers, no one thought that the Cavs were this soft.
That's true. That is true.
Yeah, this was thought to be like the matchup.
1 versus 2 in the East. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
All right, next ornament. Here we go.
Brunson burner? No.
Can you see this?
That is, I want that
Joker.
Ornament. I want that ornament.
I will send this to you. I will send this to you.
That is an incredible ornament. Shout out to the NBA. If you can't see it, it's a Joker ornament.
You guys remember starting lineup figures?
It's a Joker. Yeah.
Can we bring those back? Make those Christmas ornaments. Give me a Jokic doing the Sombor shuffle starting lineup. Let's go old school on it.
I like the Joker ornament.
I do like the Joker ornament.
Yeah, but also, I want the Sombor.
10:30 Eastern is
little nightcap.
A good matchup here. We have Wolves Nuggets at 10:30.
How much eggnog? are you going to have by that time of night, Andrew?
You guys
Me?
are eggnog people?
How much are you an eggnog guy?
Not much of a nog, man.
I'm not much of a nog guy either.
Man, I switched to silk nog.
I switched to silk nog. Okay.
Yeah, I like eggnog. It's good. It's delicious.
All right. Tell me about this matchup, Dave. What's the most interesting thing to you here?
Well, I mean, the Wolves are Nuggets killers, right? They were built in a lab to beat the Denver
Not this
Nuggets.
season, but yes, traditionally.
Yes,
Traditionally, yeah.
Yes.
But this year, what we're going to see is that the Nuggets are going to be down 2 starters, right? Christian Brown, Aaron Gordon, both out.
Yep.
Even though they've had so much success to start the season, it was the best start in Nuggets history. I just think that when you've seen them play some of the better teams, we just watched them play a couple of tough games against the Rockets, losing one of those. The Wolves kind of get up for these big games. You know, we saw them beat the Thunder just last week.
Yep.
This is going to be I believe probably the second best game of the day, just given the stakes and the fact that we're seeing these teams mostly healthy. Again, Brown and Gordon being out hasn't really limited the Nuggets as much as it's felt like, because they've found some guys, you know.
Absolutely.
I mean, I think that just what Jamal Murray has been doing as a two-way guy the last few weeks. I mean, he was Western Conference Player of the Week a couple weeks ago. We know the offense from him, but he's actually improved and stepped up defensively in ways that I didn't expect him to here in the last few weeks.
Well, he looks healthier, right?
He does, yeah.
I think above all else, he just looks healthier. I keep remembering the times Team Canada during the Olympics, and he looked like a shell of himself. And so you wondered whether he would be able to keep going as a premier player in the league. But I think he's an all-star this year. I think he's probably going to get that nod.
First-time all-star, Jamal Murray.
First-time all-star,
well,
Jamal
we said
Murray.
he had to do it,
Absolutely. Yeah, he was going to be the guy to take them to that next level this season. And I think he's done that. This is also the number one offense in the league going up against the Timberwolves that I think is a very, very good defense. So if you want stylistically a cool matchup, it's the fact that the Timberwolves have the perimeter defenders. They obviously have Rudy Gobert in the back line. And then you have Jokic trying to dissect that all game. I think that's a perfect matchup to watch at the end of the night.
And here's the thing about this. If it gets close, if we get a close matchup, we know what Jokic is last 5 minutes of a game. But Anthony Edwards, we got to start talking about what he does in the games. The way he closed out the Thunder with that block, step back three, and steal sequence to finish them off. I mean, this guy, he does, and he's not scared of it. So hopefully we get a close game with a finish. No fouling up three, guys.
Please don't.
Can we
don't
get
ruin
an ant ornament? Little.
There's got to be. Well, we can talk more ant here shortly.
Huge ant hanging from your Christmas tree.
Okay, who's this?
The Slim Reaper.
The Slim
Reaper. Let's go. Look at that.
That's cool.
Yeah,
that's a cool.
Okay,
ornament.
we got Rockets Lakers, 8:00 Eastern time. Man, this Lakers hat's cool. It's a large market bias here with the cool hat here.
That's an old school. You know what?
Yes,
I'm gonna,
the Knicks and
need
Lakers
that Lakers
one.
hat sent out here.
The Knicks and Lakers hats. There's something going on there, NBA. You guys sent some really cool Knicks and Lakers hats. I want to wear those a lot more than this Rockets hat. I mean, no shade at the Rockets hat, but this is,
that's a draft hat right there.
Yeah. I mean, that looks like the Lakers hat from Fletch. Right?
It does look
cool.
like the Lakers hat.
It's cool. Okay. I don't know who will be healthy for the Lakers on Christmas Day. That to me is going to be the biggest thing, is who is actually going to go. But let's preview this matchup. What's the most interesting thing to you from the Rockets side of this?
The fact that they are getting to the point where Reed Shepherd is their starting point guard. He's been really exciting to watch over the last couple of weeks. And we've talked about it on this podcast, but it just feels like he's coming to his own confidence-wise. He's not afraid to shoot it. The screening ability of Steven Adams and Alperen Şengün has really opened up his off-the-dribble game and off-the-bounce game.
Totally.
I think, he's they won't go as far as Reed Shepherd takes them, but he is definitely a difference maker and an X factor for them to their end goals this season, because we don't know if Fred VanVleet's going to come back. We don't know if he'll be there for the playoffs, but if Reed Shepherd is this, they have a nice supplementary player to provide exactly what he brings on the court. So that's the thing I'm looking for. It's can he along with KD and Şengün, really pressure this Lakers defense, which, by the way, Lakers, for how good they've been offensively, have been bad defensively.
Atrocious.
Sure.
And
Atrocious.
this is like a one-sided basketball team, and the Rockets are much more than that. They know how to score. They obviously are very good defensively. I'm very curious to see how the Lakers try and guard this team, if they can at all.
Well, the one thing working in their advantage is that the Rockets don't shoot a ton of threes.
Yeah.
And so if you can guard the 3-point line, you can at least hang in the game. And especially if the Lakers are healthy, we know that they can score. They don't shoot a ton of threes either, but they've got enough guys that can get to the line and create open looks. So that's the one thing, is that I feel like the Lakers can score with the Rockets.
How many times have LeBron and KD played on Christmas together?
Against each other?
It has to be against each other. It must be like, I don't know, 5 times? Something along the lines of that. Steph Curry and LeBron have played each other 5 times.
That makes that is a real rivalry. I never thought about KD versus LeBron as any sort of rivalry, but the Lakers can score. It's just the Rockets can actually defend. So I think I trust the Rockets to get more stops. Obviously, the rebounding advantage goes to the Rockets because they're the best rebounding team maybe in the league. Yeah, and I don't know, the Lakers, they are missing something. And maybe a couple of somethings. I'm not sure exactly how you fill this roster out.
Perimeter defender. They need one really bad.
That's easier said than done when you've got 3 spots filled up by guys who are, let's face it, below average on the perimeter. Yeah. So, and I just don't know how you round this out. Like, they almost need an upgrade at 2 spots. And I would argue DeAndre Ayton's having a decent season, but he's not good enough.
Yeah.
But he's not good enough.
No.
Well, he's not good defensively enough.
You need an all NBA
defender. Yeah. Like if Chet Holmgren was back there, or Wemby, or even Gobert, you know what I mean? Like that type of rim protector is what they need. And obviously they don't have that. So
yeah. All right. We're going to rapid fire through the rest of these since we've gone over every game. That kind of worked out.
Let's go.
Okay.
Spider-Man.
I'm taking that one.
Yeah, I'll send this one to you too. This is
all
actually
the nerd
cool.
comic ones. I'm going to take here.
Donovan Mitchell has had, despite the Cavs not being very good, he's having a really nice season. I mean, he's having an all-star, all NBA type of season, even though the Cavs aren't playing well. So,
let me ask you guys a question, because I think we all know that the writing's on the wall for this team already. And Darius Garland is the guy that seems the most likely to move. I mean, how do you feel about Donovan Mitchell as your point guard?
Not like the greatest, truthfully. I think he is much more a shooting guard, 2-guard guy who can create off the bounce for you. I mean, look, he's averaging 30 points right now on 50, 39, 85 shooting. It's absurd what he's doing as a scorer, but he needs help as a playmaker. I think that's the one thing we've always talked about with Donovan Mitchell is, for all of his incredible scoring ability, the playmaking is still lacking. And you need another creator next to him, whether that's a guard or whether that's a wing or a big who can do that. I think the Cavs, for a portion of time, thought Mobley could be that, but I think they're very quickly realizing that Mobley is maybe more of a stationary playmaker, not as much of a shot creator, finisher. Yeah, absolutely.
Sure.
So evaluation wise, what they need Garland, but they need a bigger Garland, right? They need Garland to be 6'7". There we go.
They're going to trade for LaMelo.
This is a LaMelo thing.
No.
Okay. Next one. 2025 MVP.
Nice.
Shea.
Okay. Yeah, I like it.
Even though it's purple and gold, I hope that they're not trying to signal a trade here.
I was about to say, I don't know where that's coming from. Yeah.
Not a fan of that one. It's kind of a weird ornament.
That's funny. Shea has been ridiculous. We talked a lot about it on the show that dropped Tuesday morning, but Shea he's having an MVP caliber season again.
We couldn't do a Canadian flag for Shea.
He's even better. I mean, that'd be appropriate. Certainly. That would be appropriate. Although, would it be for Dort or Jamal Murray?
Right.
I don't know.
Sure. Yeah,
I don't know.
Sure.
Can you see this? Can you see what's on this?
No, not at all.
Little bitty ants
Oh, there you go.
On a sugar cube?
No.
What is that?
Just on an ornament. Just regular ornament.
Just your run-of-the-mill ant ornament.
Do they not make a huge ant, like a sculpture of an ant? Like,
you know what?
You know,
these are awesome.
I don't know.
Is that too scary to have on your tree?
I don't know the answers to that, but he certainly is must-see TV. I hope that, like you said earlier, that we get a close game and that we get to see Ant in the clutch.
I think we will.
See
and
this?
The king, right?
Yeah, the
LeBron
king.
James.
Yeah.
LeBron, who actually offensively has been playing better recently. Some of it because he has to. And if he doesn't, this team doesn't score, 80 points.
Yeah.
So, but he's looked more like himself recently. So I expect to see some big things from LeBron on Christmas Day, even though he is playing a really tough Houston Rockets team. Let's see. I think that might be it. Oh, look at this.
Oh, you got
NBA.
a wine bottle.
We got a little Cabernet here. Kendall
Nice.
Jackson NBA bottle right here. Wow. Check this out. Thank you.
I thought you said like Kendall Marshall, like Lakers legend. Kendall Marshall. He's making wine now.
Did you not know that Kendall Marshall is doing wine these days?
Everybody is.
Everybody is.
That is true. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you to the NBA for some
Thank
wine.
you,
Shout
NBA.
out.
This is very fun. Okay. After a quick break, we're going to look at some Christmas past and use some photos to help us do that. We'll be right back. All right, and we're back after that quick break. We're going to look at some photos. So this is I'm going to try to describe these, but this is very much a visual thing for part 2. So again, please subscribe to our YouTube channel if you're listening on the show. We'll do our best to describe these as we go. So I'm going to show you a photo, and you tell me what memories are sparked by these photos. So this first one that I'm showing you. This is a very young LeBron James. How young? Who's to say? Does this spark any memories for you guys?
Oh, man.
Being guarded by Orlando Keith Bogans.
Wow.
In a pinstripe uniform.
Yeah, the pinstripe Magic uniforms really that like is Tracy McGrady era for me.
It is. It absolutely is.
Tracy
or Penny
McGrady.
Hardaway. Or Penny Hardaway.
I mean, that's the thing. Is like it's really Penny era, but they kind
you can imagine T-Mac in this too. And you should imagine T-Mac in this because this is from December 25th, 2003. Rookie LeBron had 34 points, 6 assists in his Christmas debut against T-Mac.
34.
T-Mac in this one, by the way, 41, 8, and 11.
Wow.
For the Magic. He was unbelievable. Kind of a forgotten guy a little bit, T-Mac.
Yeah, he is. But he was so... It's because of the injuries, right? I think that's why he's forgotten a little bit. But I think if you ask a lot of the players that played in that era, they will point to T-Mac as one of the best ever. I think Kobe even was like, that was the hardest guard he ever had to guard. So
and also not advancing in the playoffs was like a huge piece
the first
of the
round
puzzle,
stuff.
For sure.
Made it to the finals with the Spurs, right? Was
that? But
yeah.
does that count? Not really. Okay, all right. Next one. Can you see this? Can you see who this is?
I know that is a Nuggets uniform, and that is Kevin Durant on the other side shooting this basketball.
Yeah.
This is J.R. Smith guarding KD in OKC. This is in 2010. So Durant scored a game high 44 points.
Wow.
He was 44 points on 14 of 20 from the field in 2010 on Christmas Day against the Nuggets. That old Thunder Nuggets rivalry was real. Like that Nuggets team would take it to the Thunder in the regular season. They really would.
And now it's reignited. Nuggets Thunder.
That's right. We're back.
We're back. Yeah.
Okay. You should remember this. I mean, come on.
This is Kyrie Irving against the Golden State Warriors.
Can you see it? That's Kevin down there in the blue uniform.
Yep.
He's being defended by Klay Thompson. You guys remember this?
Yes, I remember it because
shot?
I love those jerseys. Bring back the Christmas jerseys.
Yeah,
those are
cool.
Awesome.
What about
Those
the
are
t-shirt
really cool.
ones?
No.
Dave, come on.
No.
Get out of here.
No more.
Last night on League, or the other night on League Pass, I was watching, and there was a whole highlight reel of the Heat versus Lakers Christmas Day with the t-shirts.
All the t-shirts.
And it's just Dwayne Wade tossing up 40-foot lobs to LeBron and LeBron dunking on every single Laker. It was amazing. It really
Kendall Marshall probably played in that game. So.
Maybe so.
So this is the season he played with Mike D'Antoni and
yeah.
Amazing. Yeah. Mike D'Antoni unlocks everyone. Chris Duhon.
I'm going to steer you back away from Chris Duhon and back to this photo, Dave. December 25th, 2016. This is Kyrie Irving's turnaround jumper over Klay Thompson with 3.4 seconds left that lifted the Cavs to a 109-108 victory over the Golden State Warriors. This is a big deal just because beating the Warriors in any game was a big deal. And Kyrie doing this. I don't know if you remember this, but Russell Westbrook was caught on camera yelling, "Thank you, Kyrie," as he was running through the tunnel in OKC after he warmed up.
Oh, that's incredible.
And I think they had that Thunder Media drew straws as to who was going to ask Russell about this. And our buddy Fred Katz drew the short end of the stick here. And he asked him about it. And as you can imagine, Russell was not very happy.
Yeah.
And I can't remember. He said he was saying, "Thank you, Jamie," because he was yelling at somebody else, but he definitely said, "Thank you, Kyrie." I mean, come on. Okay. Yeah. That was an amazing game. Amazing game. This one.
That is Jokic versus the Phoenix Suns.
It is.
Also good Suns jerseys, by the way.
Yeah, great Suns jerseys.
That's last year, right?
This is not last year.
2 years ago?
Isn't that DeAndre Ayton?
That's DeAndre Ayton. There's Chris Paul.
Never mind.
This is from December 25th, 2022. Jokic had a 41, 15, and 15 game. That was an overtime victory over the Phoenix Suns in 2022. Unbelievable. A really good Phoenix team, by the way.
Yeah.
Well, really good.
Listen,
Phoenix
that was
team.
DeAndre Ayton's best year as a pro. And then also the year that broke him.
Yep. Okay. This one.
Brunson burner.
The Brunson burner. In 2023, he scored a game-high 38 points in a Knicks victory over the Bucks at Madison Square Garden, which at the time was the most by a Knicks player on Christmas since Bernard King's 60-point game in 84.
He's going to beat that this year. Not 60. He's going to beat 38.
What if he goes for 61?
Sure. Okay, let's go.
I mean, the Cavs have not been guarding well. And like we just talked about it, Brunson is one of the best scorers in the league.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah. Mavs fans.
Ho-hum for 45 points.
Go hide, Mavs fans. Go away for a little bit.
No.
Oh, God.
Turn off the pod. Okay. I will never say this except for now. Turn off the pod, Mavs fans. You don't want to see this.
Yeah, that's tough.
This is from 2023. Do you guys remember how many points Luka scored against the Suns on Christmas Day in 2023?
No clue, but I'm going to guess 45.
Higher.
55?
Lower.
50.
50. He scored 50 on Christmas Day where the Mavs beat the Suns in 2023. Not that long ago.
Yeah.
And Luka absolutely took it to him in that game. Unbelievable.
Yeah, Luka always takes it to the Suns. It's like a reminder.
He has a personal thing with Devin Booker.
He absolutely has a personal thing. Well, also because the Suns could have drafted him.
Right.
Yeah.
And they 100%.
Okay, but Luka didn't go to the University of Arizona. So
fair.
You can't expect.
But
you know
wasn't the
draft
Suns
him.
head coach at that point Luka's head coach or something along the
There were
lines
so
of that?
many ties to Luka.
There were a lot of
the Kings
Luka
had ties to Luka. The Suns had ties to Luka. And yet everyone decided not to take him.
Kings had negative ties to Luka, and the Suns had positive ties to the University of Arizona. We can all understand, right?
It's true. It's true. All right. Last one.
Steph Curry.
Oh, yeah.
Steph Curry on Christmas Day. Only a year ago.
Yeah, that's Cam Reddish right there.
That's Cam Reddish. That's Dalton Connect. Trying to guard Steph Curry. Listen.
That's
Steph
how
Curry.
it'll feel for the Rockets and Lakers game, by the way. Them trying to guard Reed Shepherd will be similar to
Okay. Wow.
I mean, it might, honestly.
This could
like
be the
they
Mavericks
struggle.
trying to guard Steph, though. This could be the Mavs trying to. I mean, because he had. You remember how many threes he had? This actually tied a record for the most threes made on Christmas Day. You guys know?
No.
I'm going to say 11.
11 is too many. 8.
Okay.
He had 8 threes on Christmas Day, which is a record for the most three-pointers made. He had 38 points against the Lakers.
He's going to break that. He's going to break that record on Christmas.
He's going to need to. He's going to need to break it.
This is gearing up to be an all-time Christmas. I'll tell you that.
You know what, S? It's an all-time season. For whatever reason, it's been an all-time season for offense. Yeah. So I expect Christmas Day to be an offensive explosion.
Yeah, fair enough.
It's going to be a delight. Thank you guys for tuning in to the NBA Daily. Sincerely, it means the world to us that you guys tune in to us every single day. We see your comments. We see even just the download numbers have been great. The support that we have is tremendous. We couldn't do it without you. So we just want to say first, thank you guys for that. I want to say Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays to everybody out there listening. Hope you guys enjoy it. Take the time, watch basketball, but take time with your family and your friends to just enjoy this time of year. We will not be back with another episode until next week. We will have we have an episode that's going to air that has Sam Amick and Steve Kerr from The Athletic Show. So we will air that on Friday. So if you haven't listened to that or watched that yet, we're going to give you a chance to do that here on the NBA Daily feed. So give that a listen on Friday, but we're going to take a little bit of a break and we'll be back on Monday. So we appreciate you guys listening. Merry Christmas, and we'll talk to you guys again on Monday.